Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Watch my video and subscribe my channel. Liam captures the scandalous moment between Carter and Daphne. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer might be able to see the scandalous incident involving Carter Walton and Daphne Rose. Will Liam become defensive about Hope Logan and snap at her unfaithful husband? Liam needs something else to occupy his time now that his fictitious brain tumor plot is coming to an end. Given how much time Liam and Hope have been spending together, it's likely that his ex-wife will be featured in his upcoming novel, though they might want to get Carter out of the way first. B&B is giving hints about a potential reunion between Hope and Liam. Daphne may have returned to Los Angeles with her sights set on the Carter reward for this reason. When temptation is presented to Carter, he has demonstrated that he lacks self-control. Daphne has already given Carter a kiss and might do it again soon. There's even a chance that Carter and Daphne might have a more intense, passionate meeting. In any case, it appears that Carter is betraying Hope now that Daphne is back to capture his interest. That may, of course, result in Carter and Daphne being caught. Make-out sessions and other sexy encounters frequently wind up being included on the CBS soap opera. What if Liam shows up and sees Daphne and Carter going too far? There may be a scenario in which Liam spies Carter in a controversial position with Daphne while searching for Hope at Forrester Creations. Given that Liam was the one who persuaded Hope to give Carter another chance, it would be intriguing to have him in that situation. Liam was counting on Carter to be a nice guy and take care of Hope for many years to come, since he thought he was dying. But now that Liam is aware that he has plenty of time to stay and possibly mend his relationship with Hope, things are already starting to change. If Liam sees Carter cheating on Hope with Daphne, it might be another game changer. That could help Liam see he was mistaken to think Carter was the right man for Hope. It might also cause Liam to question whether he could treat Hope better, at least now that he has changed as a person. Perhaps Liam has gone past the period of his life when he was a waffler and kept breaking Hope's heart. In any case, Liam may be the one to expose Carter and rat them out because he won't tolerate it if he sees them betraying Hope with Daphne. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope's love life may see some unexpected changes soon, so we'll keep you updated on who she will end up with. Hope's diversion aids Daphne when Sheila inquires as to why Lee saved Luna. According to Monday, August 11th spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Sharp will question why Lee Finnegan protected Luna Nozawa while Hope Logan's diversion benefits Daphne Rose. Hope and Liam Spencer are still processing all of the shocks Grace Buckingham threw upon them at the Spencer mansion. Liam and Hope will continue to strive to understand that Liam never actually had a brain tumor. Naturally, Hope has been concentrating on Liam lately, and Monday's B&B episode will reflect that. Since Daphne is known to take advantage of circumstances, she might do so by taking advantage of Hope's current focus on Liam rather than Carter Walton. Daphne might use it as a chance to get Carter closer and start the process of getting the reunion she desires. Liam and Hope will prepare to confront Bill Spencer about Grace's behavior. Grace's actions to secure his $1 million payout and the cancer lie will make Bill furious. Bill will demand retribution, but Hope and Liam can point out that Grace was previously taken to the police by John Finnegan. Bill would undoubtedly want to approach Grace and give her a piece of his mind, even though she plans to make a complete confession. Lee will have to cope with drama till then because of Sheila's most recent discoveries. Sheila was shocked to learn that Luna had survived, but she will want to know more when the episode airs on Monday. Lee might respond that she's not completely callous when Sheila questions why she saved Luna. According to Lee's perspective of her niece and granddaughter's past, Luna had a terrible childhood with insane Poppy Nozawa scarcely caring for her. Lee wants to be that person for Luna because she needs someone who can finally provide her with stability and affection. Sheila will reassure Lee that they are on the same page because she will want to give those items to Luna as well. Considering all of that, it appears like Sheila will assist with Luna's ongoing care while maintaining Lee's secret. Some amazing news is on the way for Luna, who will soon come out of her coma and receive updates on her grandmothers banding together to support her. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna's plot will involve many dangers and more unexpected turns. Liam was aware that he wasn't actually dying. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, when Dr. Grace Buckingham's cancer plot is revealed next week, mayhem will break out. Yes, the doctor is a liar and ought to be held accountable. However, was Liam Spencer aware that he wasn't actually dying all along? Here are some spoilers for next week's episode of Bold and Beautiful. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Dr. Grace Buckingham will have to reveal her cancer fraud, which will surprise Liam Spencer. The authors will suggest that Dr. Buckingham's belief that Liam was dying caused him to become physically ill. However, how could he have failed to see that his brain was not being crushed by a tumor? Grace's fraud revealed. Liam Spencer was reportedly near death before to the shooting. It was also odd that he was so determined not to receive treatment. Although the Spencer heir appeared to be a hero, he was actually accepting his fate with grace, since he knew in his heart that he wasn't going to die. B&B spoilers indicate that Liam had the option to go get a second opinion months ago and choose to keep it to himself. It's no secret that Liam has unsuccessful attempts to reconcile with both of his ex-girlfriends, Steffi Forrester and Hope Logan. However, they were both swooning over him after he was diagnosed with cancer. Isn't Liam so pure? Did Liam adore the spotlight so much that he didn't share the second view, allowing his friends and family to continue to believe that he was dying? The CBS soap opera will provide more information regarding Grace Buckingham's plan next week. Will it come to light that Liam was aware of the truth from the beginning? Ivy and Electra bond, Sheila's secret, and Bill's retaliation. Sheila Carter-Sharp will have to hide a big secret, according to spoilers for the week of August 11th on The Bold and the Beautiful. Bill Spencer intends to hold Grace Buckingham accountable in the interim. Ivy Electra, on the other hand, has a bond with Electra Forrester. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Brooke Logan's suggested response. At Forrester Creations, fans can anticipate Nick Marone surprising Brooke Logan. The seaman will now ask for her hand in marriage because he was unable to pop the question on the boat. In a sneak peek, Nick holds out the ring box and tells the blonde that it doesn't have to be over for them. But Brooke is aware that Ridge already has her heart. She cannot reciprocate Nick's affection, no matter how much he loves her. Neither of them would be treated fairly. The delusion of Taylor Hayes. Ridge has a difficult confession to make to Taylor Hayes. He can't marry her, even if they are engaged and he didn't cheat on her. Taylor doesn't appear to believe Ridge's attempts to explain things to her. The woman says she will not remove her engagement ring. The mess of Lee Finnegan. Lee Finnegan is dealing with a serious issue. How is Lee going to silence Sheila now that she's seen comatose Luna? Since Sheila is meant to be grieving, she is unable to go about smiling. Sheila is also compelled to conceal a significant secret from Deacon Sharp. The pair may become more distant from one another as a result of their recent vow to keep no secrets from one another. Grace is being taken to the police station by John Finnegan. Bill is informed of Grace's deceit by Liam Spencer and Hope Logan in the meanwhile. Bill vows to hold her accountable. At the police station, will he snoop on Grace's confession in order to negotiate with the doctor for himself? About Finnegan, Steffi Forrester. Will Finn inform Jacqueline McInnes of the situation while she and the children are abroad? This could be too huge to discuss with Steffi via text or phone call. Additionally, Steffi is still attempting to comprehend what has transpired. Will Finn, Liam, and Hope conceal the fictitious tumor finding from Steffi? Which plot line are you interested in? After Grace's medical fraud was revealed, would Liam's hypocrisy follow? Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful uncover Dr. Grace Buckingham's multi-million-dollar medical scam. Will Liam be destroyed by his own hidden secret about fabricating Caroline's illness, even if he was never going to die? Exposed. million medical fraud. Liam was always a living man, but his hypocrisy may death him. Bold and Beautiful History's largest medical scam is about to detonate. Soap aficionados, hold onto your seats because we are about to reveal something that will leave you speechless. The most perilous game in Los Angeles has been played by Dr. Grace Buckingham, and her house of cards is poised to collapse spectacularly. The woman we used to regard as the epitome of a medical expert? She has been doing sham procedures, phoning brain scans, and drugging Liam Spencer in an attempt to extract a cool $1 million from Bill Spencer Jr. This is where it gets interesting, though. Really juicy. One small issue prevents the Spencer men from launching their full-scale attack on Grace for this heinous betrayal. They have already done the exact same thing. And the individual they targeted? The truth is still unknown to him. The structure of $1 million deception. Let's dissect this bizarre story of medical manipulation that has been taking place in front of our very eyes. Liam wound up under the care of Dr. Grace Buckingham after suffering a severe fall during a furious altercation with his father. An ordinary emergency operation for a brain hemorrhage devolved into something much darker. Grace broke the heartbreaking news that Liam had a brain tumor that could not be removed. Terminal. There is no hope. Can you imagine how devastated Bill would be? His son, passing away in front of him. But hold on, things get worse. Grace allegedly began drugging Liam to produce symptoms that matched her made-up disease in order to make this phony diagnosis seem plausible. We are discussing a woman who, day in and day out, manipulated brain scans, fabricated medical papers, and witnessed a father's heartbreak. Bill waited for a miracle to save his son for months while he watched him deteriorate. Grace then performed that miracle, an experimental cure that only she could administer, like a guardian angel from hell. The cost? 1. Millions. Money. Bill made no hesitation. Naturally, he didn't. This is his son that we are discussing. Before you could say Spencer Publications, he sent that money and Grace underwent her life-saving surgery. Plot twist. There was no surgery, though. She covered her tracks with a ton of erased evidence and a cosmetic cut to make it appear authentic. The physicians who wouldn't keep quiet. Let's welcome Dr. Bridget Forrester and Dr. John Finnegan, our medical heroes. There was something about Liam's incredible recuperation that both of them found objectionable. The absence of comprehensive surgical reports, the unfathomably rapid recuperation, the way Grace became anxious whenever they inquired. They conducted a thorough investigation out of their professional curiosity, and when they eventually cornered Grace, the truth spilled out like a broken dam. She told the truth about everything. All of it. The phony diagnosis, the drugging, the phony operation, and the $1 million payout. Appalled by this egregious violation of medical ethics, Finn insisted that Grace come clean right away. No more falsehoods. No more lying. Hope and Liam are deserving of the truth. But this is when the hypocrisy becomes more evident. Liam and Bill are currently getting ready for battle. They intend to ruin Grace, file charges, revoke her medical license, and ensure that she never again practices medicine. They will be completely indignant. They will be ruthlessly condemned. There is only one issue. Do you recall 2017? When Thomas Forrester was informed by Bill Spencer that Caroline Spencer had a fatal autoimmune disease. To break up Thomas and Sally Spectra so Bill could take the Spectra Fashions building for his valuable tower. Do you recall that it was a complete lie? You don't recall Liam's part in that, do you? Let me remind you. Liam was aware of his father's plan. Indeed, he was subjected to moral torment. When isn't he? But what did our gallant Liam do when Thomas asked him directly about Caroline's health? He lied while staring Thomas in the eye. He kept up the scam. Thinking his child's mother was dying, he allowed Thomas to leave town. What about Steffi? She was also aware. To preserve Forrester's interests and get rid of Sally, she actually believed that the lie was necessary. Wyatt Spencer? In on it as well, remaining silent out of fear of being shunned. The worst part, Thomas is still unaware that his long-standing opponent and his own sister were complicit in this fraud. He is unaware that they stood by and did nothing as they saw him suffer, uproot his entire existence, and mourn an untimely death. The unachievable decision of the desperate mother. Let's discuss why Grace did this before we all go on our pitchforks and storm her office. Because Grace had a pistol to her head, in contrast to Bill's avaricious falsehood about Caroline. Literally, her ex-husband, Dr. Reese Buckingham, was previously motivated to take baby Beth because of his gambling debts. They have returned. When the mobsters who are owed that money returned, they threatened Paris and Zoe, Grace's daughters. This has nothing to do with constructing a skyscraper or ending a romantic relationship that irritated you. This mother was attempting to preserve the lives of her children. Is that correct? Not at all. However, doesn't that make Bill and Liam's impending self-righteous rage seem even more hypocritical? Everything could be destroyed by that time bomb. I'm on the edge of my seat since the authors have been holding off on revealing the Thomas/Caroline deception for years. It is their greatest secret weapon. When will they use it? Boom. Imagine Thomas discovering that his own sister was deceiving him about something as severe as the death of his child's mother, while he has been portrayed as the family villain and chastised for his machinations. Imagine him learning that Liam, the pious, critical Liam, was actively engaging in the same type of dishonesty for which he had consistently criticized Thomas. The family of Forrester would implode. The tenuous harmony among the family would be shattered. Thomas would have valid ammunition against Liam and Steffi that may permanently alter the balance of power. The following events will shook you. What will happen next? There's little doubt that Grace is toast. The Buckingham family curse of inherited repercussions will strike again, and she will likely be written off the show sooner than you can say gambling debts, lose her medical license, and be charged with a crime. Since evidently near-death experiences are the only thing that can keep Liam and Hope together for longer than 5 minutes, it seems likely that they will use this shared trauma to get back together. I'm sorry, Carter, but it appears like you will be benched once more. But what about the actual drama? That will happen when someone brings up the Caroline lie, possibly Grace herself in a last-ditch effort to divert attention. Can you picture Liam's expression as he is standing there denouncing Grace, and someone asks him, "Didn't you actually do the same thing to Thomas?" A boulder is going to be thrown into the glass house owned by the Spencer men. The fans recall every detail. The audience never forgets, but the characters readily forget their own transgressions. Fans are already pointing out the hypocrisy on social media. Bill took the same action, they are yelling. At that time, where was Liam's moral outrage? The most annoying aspect? We are all aware of how this will unfold. The outsider, Grace, will receive harsh punishment. The legacy characters, Liam and Bill, will continue to have heroic auras. It's almost offensive how obvious the double standard is. But writers, we see you. The patterns are visible to us. We recall the past, and we won't allow Liam to ride high without informing everyone that he contributed to its creation by spreading false information. There's no doubt that this medical fraud story will reveal more than simply Grace's dishonesty. The rotten hypocrisy at the core of the Spencer family's empire will be exposed. And truthfully, I can't wait to see everything fall apart. Will Thomas discover the truth at last? Will Liam even notice himself for a second? When Bill looks in the mirror, will he see his own guilt? Sheila forces a confession. Lee tells Finn the truth about Luna. Lee Finnegan is seen concealing Luna Nozawa, who is in a coma in Bold and the Beautiful. Soon after, Sheila Carter comes very near to learning the truth. The dilemma is whether Sheila will force Lee to reveal the startling reality to their son Finn after learning that Luna is still alive.